Tonight we do have breaking news. Tourists running in New York's Times Square. Late today, gunfire erupting in the heart of New York. A huge crowd of people running for safety, a massive NYPD response, and what they found. It comes as at least 2 million fans line the streets of New York City today, celebrating the New York Knicks.
A barrage on Russian territory. And the Kremlin says the latest Ukrainian attack set back the prospects for a face-to-face meeting between Presidents Putin and Zelensky.
It is fair to say that Ukraine's latest attacks does not bring personal contacts between the head of the Kyiv regime and our president any.
Power put the limits on your power as a result of the conflict.
There are no limits.
No limit.
No, not. I haven't learned that lesson yet. I know there are, but there are no limits. We defeated them totally militarily. I did a naval blockade where not one ship was able to get through. Some tried. They didn't. It didn't last very long.
Iran. Those are laws that ban American companies from doing business there. But now,
we don't have to give them anything. But some people may want to invest. Like, what are you going to do? Say you can never, ever invest in a country?
When Trump announced the beginning of this war on February 28th, he said that a key American goal was to destroy all of Iran's missiles.
He said 4 years ago. Foreign correspondent Jeff Paul, live from London. They've really bloodied Russia's nose here.
Yeah, John, and the oil refinery targeted is one of the largest in Russia and is responsible for producing more than a third of the region's fuel. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says if Ukraine is going to burn, Moscow will burn.
Substack, it's a must read. Okay, Ron, let's look at the clock. It took the Obama administration almost 2 years to negotiate their deal, the JCPOA, with Iran. Trump thinks he can get this thing done in 60 days. I'm having flashbacks of Liberation Day and the tariffs where like every other 2 more weeks. What do you think's happening?
Kill the leadership and the people will rise up and we'll get rid of them once and for all. Didn't work. Was it worth a gamble? They got a lot of credence out of it. You keep mentioning missiles. How many missiles do you think are in Iran? Do you know?
Reopens the Strait of Hormuz and boosts Iran's economy by unfreezing assets, granting oil waivers and more, while guaranteeing nothing about Iran's nuclear program. Today, the condemnation is coming from across the political spectrum. Obama and Biden official Susan Rice calling it a, quote, jaw-dropping, horrific surrender.
Boom, we come right back with military options. The other thing is that the money that you've mentioned, the investment funds and all that, we can see where Iran is using this money now. We couldn't do that a year ago. But the countries where it keeps a lot of its money, the Gulf Arab countries, they've opened their books to us. So if Iran says, oh, we're going to use it, like you said, to build sewage plants and hospitals, but they...
Economic catastrophe. If you kept this going, that could have happened. But all I know is every time we talked about the possibility of peace, the stock market shot up like a rocket ship. It never went down. They didn't like it. The people, the stock market is more brilliant than anybody there is, including